Well, hey today, internet world. Someone asked me a question today. Top businesses to start. Where the idea came from a lady named um Keisha. Keisha, yeah, I'm saying it correctly. I had to look in the corner to see the name. Keisha. The idea of she was like, how can you start a business, or what kind of business ideas she can come up with because she's not thinking like she's seeing a lot of people that says you have to go to school, you have to do this, you have to take out big humongous loans just to get far. So the question I got here is, what do you really need to do? Well, before I give you an idea what kind of careers you can go for, well, what I want you to do at the bottom on the left side or above the video or on the right side of it, I want you to click the link in the description and connect with me on Facebook or connect with me on my Instagram, anything, or maybe we can communicate, go back and forth, and mastermind together. Because a lot of people ask me questions a lot of times, or they ask me, what can we do to make things beneficial for everybody? So sometimes I give advice, sometimes I do motivation to where you can get an idea of where you need to go with it. Well, top businesses you can do. I went to a website. Um, Let me think of something I was at the time. I have to remember which one I was at. Um, the top businesses you can do to start. Well, it's a lot of things I look at as you can do accounting. Accounting is great to do because you can count money, mostly $1,000 to get your license together, and you can become accountant, or more than that. At least I think it's maybe $1,500 or less that you can start any type of mostly all the careers out here that I can give you an idea of. You can start at a low price so you can make extra money. Well, you can do accounting. You can be a bicycle repairman. And one thing here, this number right here, three, is what my uncle does. He does that as a side job. He's a boat cleaner. He has his own boat. So while he's out there selling on the boat, like during the summertime, he communicates with other boat drivers to where he can clean boats. So he have workers clean, and they pay him like 1,000. I mean, maybe $300 to clean a boat, and he can make extra money because if you have 10 people to clean boats, that's $3,000 in your pocket. If you think about $300 times 10, that's almost what, $3,000. And then if he keep getting clients, you know $10,000 a year just from doing that, and you got a job, I mean, that's extra money in your pocket right there. And he don't really have a license to do it, but he does it anyway. And cleaning services, where you can have maids and you can come to restaurants and clean for them, or you can come as a maid and come people's houses and clean for them, and that's a good job to do. Um, Computer repair. This is something I did before. Like, I mostly know how to communicate. Like, I know where how the hard drive works. I know the motherboard. I know a lot about computers, so I know how to customize like my computer. I know how to go in and delete viruses to where it can get off of your computer. So I use that as a. I didn't go to school for what I took up was like a trade. It wasn't at a school. It was like at a community center. A community college where I went to, and I was helping out. And at the time, I watched other people fix certain things to where I got an understanding of how to fix a computer. And another one that I see a lot of people do that I see make money from is dog breeding. I know a guy that's in my area, in like in the area, he gives people dogs for maybe $50 to $100, but he sells maybe 2 to 3 dogs a week, and he breeds them with a pit bull, sometimes a Rottweiler, and he mix them up. Or sometimes it's just a Rottweiler and a Rottweiler, but he has a lot of dogs, but he makes good money from it. He sells at least 2 to 3 dogs a week, and then he works, and then he has another business he does. He sells candy bars and other things like that, but he makes a great living from it. And the last thing I love is eBay assistance right here. This is the number one thing you can always start at a low, low, low price, maybe $100 just to start. Maybe I'll say $200 to get your head started in. It might not be some money where you can make $100,000 in your first year as, but after a couple of years, you can kind of make a lot of money with this. you can even do Amazon. Amazon is great too on the side, and eBay. And if you mix it together, it's a force to be reckoned with. So a lot of people ask me a lot of ideas. So I wanted to give Keisha a good idea of what she can do, or different things. She can be a freelancer where she can write articles for people. Like I have someone who freelance for me, who write articles for me, and all I do is spin it, and then I put it out there into the internet world so people can find my videos, so I can show you how to rank it. Cause I know how to rank. Mostly, I don't like to write articles a lot. I did at first, but I always found somebody who was able to do it. Maybe off of elancer.com, fiverr.com, off a lot of websites. But what you want to do before you ever have someone write something for you, read what their reviews are. Read, like, do they write the same article over and over again? Is they sending articles on the day when they post to send it, or how good is their quality? So a lot of times I need you to do all of that and get ideas of it. And if there's any more questions at the bottom of the video, on the left side of the video, above the video, or on the right side, I want you to communicate with me. In the description, read my article, and my number is 773-416-7553. And my number again is 773-416-7553. And I hope we can communicate. And if you have any questions, I can do a video on, if I get enough people to ask me the same question, maybe 2 to 3. And I always gonna do a video on, because a lot of people ask a lot of questions. Or sometimes I might have 10 or 20 people that ask me the same question. But sometimes the question is like common sense. So sometimes I try just to talk to the people so I can get my idea of it, but sometimes it's overwhelming, so I just make a video so they can understand it. And some people need motivation, like I did when I first was trying to figure out how to get ahead in life. So I hope this video helped you. And my name is Levi Ellaby, and I want you in the description at the bottom of the video, or wherever you found me at, to communicate with me. And my number will be in my description, to where you can answer any questions. And the number again is 773-416-7553. And I hope you have a great day.